Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made another pick a card read. This time it is what is happening next in your love life. If you want to find out what's happening next in your love life, then continue watching here. And so, as always, there's going to be deeper dives to these. So it's a written reading that goes with these. If they do resonate with you, you can book in for that, and I'll send it to you. That's going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So it might be the stuff that you need to do to get yourself ready for this relationship or to move it forward. Guidance for you in this relationship when it does take off, or you might have stuff going on, they might have stuff going on, there might be things that you need to know about their character, communication styles, that kind of stuff. Also, how this might play out and possible timelines for that as well. So if that sounds good to you, you can find a link for that toward the end of the readings popping up there. Also in the description box for this video and in the comments as well, you can find those links. Now, as always, there's going to be, they're 20 Australian dollars, which is about 14 or 15 American dollars, by the way. Now, as always, there's going to be fast forward links as well in the comments and in the description box for this reading, and so for this video. So if you do want to fast forward rather than watching them all, you can do that just by clicking those links to the timestamps there. So all you need to do now is choose between this crystal, which is an Amazonite, new crystal I got myself here, isn't it beautiful? A blue pea flower here. Just kind of closing up because I picked it and I've just been recording videos for a couple of hours. But blue pea flower, I'm going to make some tea out of this afterward. I've got some more, not just one. And the shell. So which do you choose? Go with the first one that pops into your mind. Don't overthink it. Use your intuition on it, and don't always choose the same one either, because it changes around, I think. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. So take your pick now, the crystal, the flower, or the shell, and I will see you in your reading. Thanks so much for watching. So if you chose the crystal, this beautiful Amazonite crystal that I got yesterday, then this reading is for you. Let's find out what's going on in your love life next. Now, as always, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive that goes with this. That's a written reading for anyone. If this is your story, anyone that resonates with this, it goes deeper into it. And in that reading, I'm going to go into guidance for the situation you find yourself in right now. So there might be changes that you need to make, or changing your mind, or doing something different, or thinking something different to bring in this situation, whatever's coming up next, or to deal with it. Just depends what it is, what comes up. Also guidance for this relationship as well. So there could be things in this relationship that you need to know about, aspects about them, how best to deal with them, that kind of thing. And possible timelines and how this might all play out as well. So if that sounds good to you, toward the end of this reading, there's going to be a link popping up there. There's also a link in the description box for this video and in the comments as well. So let's get your cards out. Crystals. What's happening next in your love life? Let's find out. Well, it was that one. Beneath the surface. Secrets. There's something being held back. Beneath the surface. Something lies underneath the surface. Someone might be telling you something, and it's not the truth. And there could be some sneakiness in this. Trying to manipulate you into doing something. Or they're just not revealing the truth of how they feel about you as well. Something beneath the surface, and it's emotional, whatever that is. Let's get some tarot out and find out what it is for you, crystals. What is that? Oh my goodness. Okay, the star is out first. Really good sign. Wishes fulfilled. Things that you've been dreaming about. I'm getting a really odd feeling from that though, that beneath the surface. Anyway, let's see. It just feels like someone that might not be telling you something. It might on the surface appear like a really good offer or something really good happening, but there's something else that's being held back from you. Okay. The Three of Wands, you're waiting on something. Waiting on something really good, something that's right for you, that perfect wave kind of thing. Waiting for your ships to come in. So you could have been waiting for a while for a partner to reunite with, or something like that. And then there's wishes fulfilled. But there's something else going on here. Let's get to the bottom of this for you, crystals. Page of Swords, again, waiting for some truth to come in, waiting to hear something, waiting to... That could sometimes be an apology too, but you... Wishing, waiting. For truth that will fill your heart. Ace of Cups, something that's really going to make you feel amazing. So your wishes, you're waiting for it, the truth to come in, a message of maybe apology or truth or clarity about what's going on from someone that's going to fill your heart up. But there's something beneath the surface, there's something being held back. So give us more on this. What's the star for our crystals? What's this star and this wishes fulfilled? Something that you've wanted for a while. A choice. Something that you chose a while ago. You made that choice and then I feel like your choice backed off. You know when you meet somebody and then you decide that they're right for you and then they have to decide if you're right for them or if they want the same thing. So something like that. It's like you had a wish, they've come in, and then you've had to decide whether that's right, whether they're a match, whether they're actually a match to those wishes, and whether you actually want it. It's weird this, right? Because you really do want it, and then it gets presented in front of you and you're like, oh, I don't know whether I want it anymore. Why are you doing that, crystals? Of course you want it. You really, really want it. Like the star isn't just like, it isn't, what other card could it be for wishes? Like the Nine of Cups. It's not, it's the star. It's like, yes, you definitely want it. Why would you say no to it? Why would you say no to it? Why are you pretending that you need to choose about this? I think it's a hell yes. There's something fearing you. There's got to be something holding you back, something that's, your fears are holding you back here. It's got to be your fears because it can't be anything else. There's something beneath the surface of you then, right? Both of you. I just got corrected, it's both of you. They're holding something back, you're holding something back. It's going to be about fears completely. Three of Wands, so you're waiting for this perfect wave. Hasn't it happened? Or maybe you haven't been offered. Maybe this is what is coming next for you. You haven't been given this offer yet. I don't know though. I think you have. I kind of think you have. Give us more on this Three of Wands. So Nine of Materials. Yeah. Your wish is fulfilled. Getting what you want in the material form, actually in tangible form, in the physical world. It could be that you've kind of already achieved it emotionally and spiritually and all of that, and then the materials comes in to match it. That could be what's freaking you out, because you haven't actually had it in tangible form. Maybe what you've been wishing for has come in the spiritual form and emotional. You've been working on yourself. It's a 9. It's the 9. So this is about the single person alone. Then, like the single person alone, fulfilling all of the wishes kind of thing, getting everything that they want. But then this relationship wish comes in, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to have to think about this. Huh? Crystals? You don't have to think about it. It's a yes. What are you waiting for? Something more perfect? No. Page of Swords. Well, I'll just wait for... not the grass to be greener. Surely not. Do you think that there might be someone even better? I feel like this is like divine counterpart comes in. You've been like hoping and wishing and praying for your divine counterpart to come in. Like, oh, I want my soulmate, I want my twin flame. Give it to me, universe. They come in. You're like, nah, I'm not sure. The sun. I don't know. What are you waiting for? Like confirmation, choirs of angels to come down, and you're waiting for a reading to say yes. Well, this is it, right? You're waiting for a sign. This is your sign. This is saying, say yes. What are you doing? Say yes. You're waiting for the truth to come in, but guess what? The truth has already come in. It's in your heart. It's making you feel really good. Yes, you have fears, and fears don't make you feel good. We've all got fears. It's our ego mind that does that. We're all scared. But don't listen to the ego mind part. Listen to all the other things that are making you feel good. This is something that you've wished for a very long time. Now, if you're saying, no, that's not me, I picked crystal and it's not me, I haven't had that offer yet, I'm still waiting for that offer. Well, it's about to happen, and you're getting on with this information early so that you do say yes to it, so that you recognize when fears hold you back. It's the only thing that stands in our ways are fears. So the Ace of Cups, it's going to fill your heart overflowing with joy. Putting the wrong way around. It's going to fill your heart overflowing with joy. Give us more on this Ace of Cups. Eight of Materials. And then you're going to build something. So it's not like a fall in your lap kind of thing. It's building. It seems like it's a new relationship, building a life with them, building something really, really good. Something that's going to make you just heart overflow with joy. It's not a fleeting wish coming true. It's a deep, deep, long-held wish coming true. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck there, so fast forward toward it. If you just give yourself permission to say yes, that's what this seems to be. So there's things going on beneath the surface. Let's find out, because these are very much the beneath the surface cards on this. So the Star and the Seven of Emotions. Why are you having to stop and decide, even though it's exactly what you want? What's this all about? Grounding. Oh, okay, so you just need to ground it in. You need to ground yourself. So it could be like, I'm getting too excited. Yippee, I can't do this because it's too much. It's too much. The way I feel, it's too good. It makes me feel, when you're feeling really excited, you can feel like you're really scared. There's very little difference between excitement and fear, and you might be getting those mixed up. Yeah, it's interesting because the Ace of Cups has come out, and that is that overwhelming feeling of love. So it could be overwhelming to you. You actually need to ground it in. So maybe you need to take your time with this decision after all. Just say yes to it. You know you're going to say yes. Don't let your fears win out on this one. Just ground it in. Give yourself time to ground it in. Ground yourself. Go outside barefoot. What makes you feel grounded? Getting in the ocean makes me feel grounded. Do whatever you can to ground yourself. So you're waiting for this perfect wave, but your wishes are being fulfilled here. Home wishes, some kind of a change in your home. Well, relationship could be that, yeah. Waiting for this relationship, the perfect relationship to come in, and there it is in front of you. Fulfilling your wishes. Changes to your home life. Could be a relocation. Seeing the feathers in this card here, which to me is about removing toxins, removing negativity. And so maybe you are living in a toxic situation or a negative situation around negative people, and that needs to be released first so that you can accept this and go toward it, because this doesn't feel toxic at all. This offer that's coming in, this person that's coming in, feels like you should say yes to it. So the Page of Swords and the Sun, still undecided, even though the majority of you feels like this is amazing, this is exactly what I want, this is making me so happy. The Sun card is like complete joy, perception. But it seems like your head kicks in and says, well, I really need to think about this, and I need to make a clear decision. Maybe I should have boundaries up to this joy that's coming in. I've made wrong decisions in the past. That's what this is about, your perception of decisions that you've made in the past. You're overthinking it. Don't let past decisions hold you back. Everything has got challenges. This relationship is going to have challenges too, but don't let that hold you back from love and joy. Ace of Cups is just incredible. And then the Eight of Materials means it's founded solidly. You're going to build something together. Give us more on this, the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Materials. Sexual energy. Wow. Very, very passionate. And that could be freaking you out too. Crystals. The amount of passion in this, maybe you think it's all sexual, that's all it is. I'm not picking that up in the slightest. You've got the Eight of Materials. You've got really good cards here. This is your wish fulfillment. Let's get you some romance out. Let's see if we can put your mind to rest and get you to make this decision in your favor. Let go of control issues. Oh, are you controlling? Okay. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So your fears could be kicking in, and you might be, yes, I know I'm going to say yes to this, but there's got to be a way that I can make sure that nothing goes wrong with it. Put some kind of restrictions on it, that kind of thing. Think about it, so that I can avoid any pain in the future. That's the kind of stuff that our ego comes up with. How can I constrict this so that I protect myself? Don't do that. Let go of those control issues and allow it to unfold naturally. That's what we've got to do in love. We've got to let it flow naturally and unfold naturally. We can't control it. You can't control love, and you can't control being hurt. You know, it goes hand in hand. Of course, are they going to hurt you? Yes, they're going to hurt you, and you're going to hurt them. But that doesn't mean that don't do it. We all hurt each other at some point, but it doesn't mean don't get into a relationship. And I'm not saying that this isn't going to last forever either. It could do. I'm not saying like you're going to hurt each other and break up. I'm not picking that up at all. It could be a forever relationship. It could be a very long-term relationship. But you've got to just go with your heart and flow with it and take chances. Be like the fool. Take chances. So give us more on this letting go of control issues here. Don't let pride get in your way. Pride about the past. Leo. This is the full moon in Leo, and the Leo card is here, the sun. Don't let pride hold you back. Don't let your ego hold you back from joy, from the sun coming out in your life, from a really great relationship. Why would pride be holding you back? Maybe a person was involved with a friend or someone in your family before. For some of you, I just heard that. Why would pride hold you back? And I got an answer. You might have a strict rule that blocks this person out, but I'm really feeling not to do that. I'm feeling like that, whatever that, if you've got a belief like that, well, I can't get involved with this person because of this situation, and that's a no-no for me. Or well, maybe that's just the way that they came into your life. Maybe that was the only way that the universe could bring them into your life, for them to be with someone that you know. Or almost with someone that you know. You might not have even been with them, they might have just been attracted to them, and then they meet you and it all changes. And then they choose you and you're like, oh yeah, but you like my friend first, or my sister first, or my brother first, or whoever it is. Detachment. Detachment from control issues. You're releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. You've got some kind of a belief that you think will control the situation and stop you from being hurt, but it's not going to stop you. It's going to prevent you from love. That's what it's going to do. So get rid of that belief. Maybe I can tap into what that is in the deeper dive read as well. Okay. We've got lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Don't wait too long. Don't wait too long to make this decision. You don't want it to slip away. There's a lot of waiting going on in this reading. You don't want to wait too long. You don't want this person to give up on you and move on. You're controlling this might just control it away from you, and why would you do that? It's a wish fulfillment. So don't wait too long is what I'm getting from this. Take action on it suddenly or soon. I don't want to scare you with that, or rush you into doing it. But there's just so much waiting in this that I think you've waited too long in a way. Anyway, let's get some more out for you. What's happening next in your love life? Yeah, you don't want to miss this boat. Queens, money will be coming. So if money has been an issue for you, holding you back from getting into this relationship or whatever it is that's being offered to you, money will be coming to you. So, you know, if we just like that fool and we go on this journey, if we just say, oh yes, and I have faith in the universe, then the money will show up if you're worried about money, for those of you that are. For those of you that aren't worried about money and it's kind of holding you back from saying yes, there's going to be a lot of prosperity that comes from this relationship. Further, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Now, it's interesting, the feather, because I was drawn to these feathers. It's very rare that I get drawn to something in these pictures and these cards, but I was drawn to those feathers. And what did I say? That is, those feathers indicate releasing toxic things. Because in energy healing, in shamanic work, I use feathers to get rid of. Sometimes when I'm doing energy healings, I see like a smoky kind of sludgy kind of energy coming off people or around people, and feathers dissipate it. Something about the shape of feathers can send that toxicity out. Now, this feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. It's not this person that I'm talking about. It's someone else that's around you. And this, like I said, the home card, there's somebody around you or people around you in your home situation that are kind of toxic to you, and you need to let that go first. So, yeah. If you're taking advice from someone that's around you, they've got something toxic about them, don't take their advice. That's what I'm getting from that. There's something that you need to release first. This could be someone that is really causing you to fear making this decision because of their fears. You've got elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Be on your own journey here. Take that leap of faith. It's not even that unknown. You know that this person's going to fulfill your wishes. You've got ink pot here as well. Problems to be resolved. You do have hurdles in the way, but they're internal hurdles. And I feel like you're both mirroring each other. They've got some internal, they're holding something back too. There's something that lies beneath the surface there. It's fears. Both of you, it's fears. There's problems to be resolved to go ahead with this. Right, let's get some more out for you, crystals. What's happening next in your love life? Fears. I guess that's the answer to that. What's happening next in your love life? Fears. Time for a nap. Let it go for a while. Release the control over it. Let it go for a while. Don't overthink it. Don't try and solve this. Don't try and battle your ego on it. Just like take a nap. Don't focus on it so much. Don't try and figure it out. This is more about letting go of those control issues, letting go of taking the wrong advice from toxic people, letting go of those toxic people that are around you. And then, yeah, a long journey. You know, this might take you some time to actually step into it. That's okay. You can take your time. But I did have that warning with the lightning. It was like, don't take too long. You got this gateway. It's open at the moment. How long will it stay open for? We don't know. I don't mean to rush you, but really don't procrastinate this. Let it go and take that leap of faith. What else have we got going on here? What's next in your love life? Crystals. Did I just call you flowers? I feel like I said flower before. Sorry if I did. So you got that gate open at the moment. The door is open. You need to go through it while it's open. Don't leave it too long. But that doesn't mean like take control of it even more and pursue it even more and overthink it even more. It's time for a nap, you know, step away from it. Rewiring the nervous system. Okay, it's your fears, right? So you need to rewire the nervous system. Your fears are holding you back from making this decision. I find strength in surviving my traumas, it says on the back of this card. But rewiring the nervous system there, you need to calm yourself down. so that you can make this. So that's why it's got time for a nap. Don't get even more frenetic about it. Relax about this decision. I'm pretty sure you're going to say yes to it anyway, and I'm sure that you're sure that you are too. Tuberose, dangerous pleasure. Fears. It's fears. It's like, yes, I want this, but oh, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I'm scared. I'm scared. Yes, you're scared. We're always scared when we've got change coming up. And what else have we got going on here? What's coming next in your love life? Church, temple, mosque. Oh, yes. Now this could be one of two things. It's either saying you're going to get married, or it's saying you need to take time out, like in retreat, maybe go to the temple or go to your church or retreat, that kind of thing, meditation, to help you with this choosing process. It feels to me it's just like a hell yes, but you're freaking yourself out about it because it seems like such a big decision. That's what it seems like to me. And when you think about it, you could have a big smile on your face, you know, because you know you're going to say yes to it. See what the spirit animals have got for you. Snake spirit, time to heal. Take some time out to heal. Shedding the old skin, leaving the old life behind so that you become this butterfly. So you've been a caterpillar, you need to leave that behind. Now you're in this chrysalis to change. And that window of opportunity, the gateway is open when it's time to come out of your chrysalis. You can't stay in there forever in your chrysalis, otherwise time will run out and you can't emerge as a butterfly because you've spent too long as goop in that. Emerge as the butterfly there and allow yourself to transform. Change. Pretty much all of these have been about change. So you've got whale spirit out next. Trust the great mystery. Trust it. Trust yourself and trust the great mystery here. And seahorse spirit, just wait and see. Watch and wait, this says. But whenever I see this card, it's like, just wait and see. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to be really good. Just wait and see. So let's get some more out for you. Crystals. Let's get a fairy out for you. What's happening next in your love life? What's happening next in your love life, crystals? Hidden depths, hidden again. This, something that's beneath the surface there. You're not revealing your fears to this person if they're already in your life. They're not revealing their fears to you either. Something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. There you go. Reveal your fears to them. They can reveal their fears to you, and then you'll be able to move forward. That's what you're really waiting for. You need to reveal your fears to each other. Now, as I said, this could be someone new coming in the future. It could already be going on for you, but it could be about to happen for you. So just have that in mind. And have patience with yourself too. Love is patient and kind always. Both of you are mirroring each other here in your fears, and you need to face up to each other and tell each other about your fears there. And have patience with one another because you're both going through the same thing. What's so fearful about this, I wonder? Let me know in the comments. But it feels like the control thing. It's like, I don't want it to harm me or them. I don't want it to hurt. I'm scared. So let's control it and squish the life out of it. You got the mystic here. The mystic. Have you had readings about this? Do you know that it's going to happen? Did you know that it was going to happen? Or did you have an inner knowing that this is going to happen anyway? There's an inner knowing about this. You've been getting guidance about it. And the seed. The seed has been planted. The seed is growing. You just need to water it and make sure it's got sunlight. You need to sort the environment out around this seed to make sure that it flourishes. And that's what you're doing now. This is what you're being asked to do here, is make sure that the environment is right. Calm yourself down. release your fears, tell them about your fears, let them tell you about the fears, don't try and control it. Maybe go on retreat, calm yourself down, don't let pride get in your way, all of this stuff. You've got something good here, but there's a hell of a lot of fear involved in this, laying there beneath the surface, and you might not want to admit to it. Just because you admit to fears doesn't mean that you don't love them. You can tell them. And if you allow yourself to be vulnerable with them and tell them how you're really feeling, the fears, gives them permission to do the same as well. It will strengthen your relationship. So it's my little bit of advice. But if you do want, if this is your story, or if you think this very well could be your story very shortly, you might want to get that deeper dive written reading to go with this. I'm going to go into your situation right now. Advice for that. Getting through this intact. Advice for the relationship as well. So your person might have, once you get together, you might have things going on that you need to know about, ways to deal with them, that kind of thing. For yourself too. Advice for this relationship. How this might all work out, and possible guidelines, timelines for this as well. So if that sounds good to you, I'll pop a link for it up there. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 14 or 15 American dollars right now. And I'll send that to you. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching, crystals. I hope that did help you out. And good luck with this, releasing your fears and opening up to them. And enjoy this relationship when it does go down. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, flowers. So if you chose this beautiful blue pea flower that I'm going to make tea with later, then this one is for you. Let's find out what is going on in your love life. Next, what's coming up for you next in your love life? Now, as always, there is going to be a deeper dive into this. So a written reading that goes with it, if it resonates with you, if this is your story, you're going to want to book into that, because I'm going to go into guidance for you in your current situation. So it's like changing what you need to change in your beliefs or your energy, that kind of thing. Some guidance to get you aligned with this next thing in your love lives, get it moving along in a good direction. Also, guidance for you in this relationship. So whether that relationship has happened or not, it's going to be more about the relationship, the dynamics within it. Guidance with that might be something that you need to know about your person that you don't know, and how to work with them successfully. And also I'm going to go into how this might all play out, possible timelines, things like that, depending on the story that we've got here. So let's find out what is going on for you. Oh, and if you do want to book in for that, there's a link in the description box for this video, in the comments for this video, and there's also going to be a link popping up there toward the end of the video. So let's find out. Here we go. You've got beauty of age here, so there could be an age difference between you could have someone younger coming into your life or older coming into your life. So those of you that are single, there's a bit of an age difference thing going on here. Beauty of age. There's some shift. There's some shift going to go on, is what I'm hearing right now for you, flowers. I can't, it's hard to describe what it is that I'm getting here, because of course I don't hear words. I get the feeling and I get the information, like the knowledge from it, but to put it into words is something else. It's almost like there could be someone of a different age group coming into your life, into your love life, or it could be someone of the same age but they've got a different take on life. And what it does, it unlocks something inside of you. So this could go either way, right? This could be somebody with more maturity coming into your life, and maybe you've been a bit Peter Panish kind of thing, and they unlock this maturity inside of you. Or it could be the other way around. Maybe you've kind of got a little bit old before your time in some kind of an area of your life, and they unlock something within you. There's something about an age gap or a maturity gap that is going to happen for you, and it's going to unlock something within you that will benefit your life, right? So you need to be open to that. Let's get some tarot out and find out what it's all about next in your love life. Flowers. Can't really see that flower, hey? On this blue, on the blue background. Looks like it's going to rain out there. It's going dark. Page of Wands is up first. Yes, youthful. This is youthful. This is like a player energy, but I often don't get player from this card, as in, you know, not treating people well, that kind of thing. I'm just getting this youthful, enthusiastic kind of vibe from it. So it could be someone younger coming into your life to spice things up again, to get you young again, to get you playful, that kind of thing. Let's get some more cards out, find out what's going on for you next in your love life. Oh, there we go. We've got 3 more straight away. What are they for you, flowers? The 7 of Cups, some choice to be made. Now what I'm picking up on is, yes, a more youthful person coming into your life. Doesn't have to be about age, it's just about the maturity, as I said. But then you have a choice to make. So they could be inviting you into a new kind of a life. Like, it could be that you are of a certain age, and somebody coming into your life saying, maybe that's younger than you, and say that they want a family. They want a family with you. They want to have children, and you're like, oh, well, I wasn't considering that. But now you ask me, you've got a choice to make, that kind of thing. It could be like, let's go traveling around the world, and you're like, oh, you know, the former you, or the you now, thinks, oh, well, my traveling days are kind of over now. There's some invitation to a youthful aspect, a more youthful aspect of your life that's going to come from this lover. Page of Cups is up next. Now, I call this one Bob because he looks kind of discombobulated. In this particular deck, he seems to be not compulsive. He's compelled to say something to you, to invite you to something, to give you an offer, a love offer, but he doesn't quite know why. There's just something. So again, I'm getting this, it's not immaturity, it's just this open-hearted wonder kind of, let's do this thing. Why? I don't know. Coming from here, from discombobulated Bob. Pigs might fly. That might be a reaction to it, flowers. You might like, yeah, right, I'm going to do that when pigs fly. It feels like something that it's raining. It feels like something you just think is out of the question. But I've got a feeling that you're actually going to do it. Because look, the 9 of Cups, it's wishes fulfilled. They don't know why they're asking you, do you want to do this, or why they want to do it with you, but they just feel compelled to do it. It's because the higher selves are like this, nudging them. I'm getting that, you know, when you nudge someone with your arm, pushing them forward, pushing them into something, like, go on, do it. They're getting a nudge. They're getting a nudge forward to do it, to nudge you into it, kind of thing. They're getting a nudge to nudge you, to ask you to offer this thing to you. So you do have, so if you're in like a new relationship, expect them to ask you something that you previously would have said no to. So the Page of Wands, they've got this youthful, fiery, passionate attitude, and they're like, hey, flower, do you want to do this thing with me? And you're like leaving yourself out of it. You're 4 of emotions here, leaving yourself out of it, focusing on what you don't have anymore. Oh, I'm too old, or oh, I don't have the energy for that anymore. Oh, those days are past. Oh, no, I can't do it. This is all of the excuses that you've got for not doing it, because you're focused on what's gone instead of all of the energy, the age, the years that you have left, and all of that stuff. So there's a reason that you're being invited to this thing by your lover or potential lover that's coming into your life. Now, it's reminding me, this energy is reminding me of when I got divorced. When I got divorced, I was 30, and I kept on meeting 22-year-olds. Every guy that I met and was interested in was 22. And at that age, 22, they were still very much open-hearted, like this energy. I'm picking this energy. And I really needed that, because I got a bit jaded by getting married and it not working out. And just this, it was a kind of a teenage thing. They weren't teenagers, but It was that kind of teenage thing, that open-hearted, wanted to go into it, just ready for the world, ready to take that fool's journey, that kind of thing. I really needed that fresh outlook again, and I needed to fall in love with guys like that again, for them to show me that I can start again. And I feel like this is the energy for you, flowers. It's very much you can start again, and here's someone offering you that. What's the Seven of Cups about? You got a choice to make then when you're giving this offer. What is it? It's the Knight of Emotions. Do you go with it? Do you go with it? Oh, you know what I just got? You might have guilt around them, as in, should I choose them because this person's more youthful than me, and they can do it. They should do it with someone else. They should find someone that's like their age, their own age, and do it with them. You might want to say no to it because of that, but I'm picking up that that's not a valid reason. Your ego is going to come up with all excuses of why you shouldn't do this, why you shouldn't say yes to it, and that's one of them. And so there's going to be this choosing, this Seven of Cups, this choosing whether you want to do it or not. I'm getting that you should do it, by the way. You're going to think of them a little bit too much instead of yourself, right? And yourself is saying this, Nine of Cups, it's your wishes fulfilled, it's going to lead you to a lot of happiness. But you're thinking about them, and really it's self-doubt is what it is, flowers, because you're thinking, I shouldn't hold them back, maybe it's not right for them. Just thinking about them too much. Think about yourself, flowers, because don't put yourself down and think that you're going to hold them back or ruin it for them or whatever. I'm getting like, go into this with them. The Knight of Emotions there, moving forward in love, saying yes to it. Why the hell not? And that discombobulated Bob have no idea why it is that they're so compelled to ask you to do this. I mean, there's love involved, of course, but it's more than that. It's like, I want to do this with Flower. I want to have this next journey of my life with Flower, and I want to do it. They've got a strong compulsion to do that, and as I said, it's coming from the higher self. The higher self is giving them a nudge forward to ask you to give you that offer. Give us more on this Page of Cups, thank you. What is that? Apart from a messy shuffle. The Hermit. The Hermit. They've thought long and hard about this. They've thought long and hard about this. This has been preying on their mind for a while. They've had this nudge for a while, and it feels like the next thing is, what's next in your love life is that they're going to speak out and give you and actually offer that to you and ask you. So this isn't just a whimsical, hey, whoever you are, let's do this thing. It's not that. Like, as I said, it's a youthful energy, but it's not a player energy. They have thought long and hard about this. So they've got over their choice and they've decided to go for it. As I said, compelled is the word that I was getting. Compelled to do it. And now, so don't think it's just a whimsy kind of thing. They've thought long and hard about it. This Hermit card, they've been hermiting away to think about that. And they're still not 100% sure why, because there probably isn't a logical reason why. It's just the spirit. So why the Nine of Cups? It's going to lead to your wish fulfillment here. Nine of Cups. Why is this Nine of Cups at? I feel like it's going to lead to something that you've been wishing for, and you might not see it. Like, you might not realize how. It might be obvious how, but you might not see how it could lead you there to what it is that you've really wanted. The Four of Materials, something that you've held really dear is what I'm getting. Something really dear to your heart. It's going to fulfill one of those wishes that you've had for a long time that maybe you've given up on. Whoa, I'm getting that very strongly, flowers. Something that you've given up on that you thought was never going to happen. It was a wish that you had and you thought, oh, I'm past it now. I'm too old. I don't have the energy left. Whatever. You're making excuses for it, which is the excuses that are going to come up when you're making this decision of whether to go for it or not. It's not too late. You're going to want, it's something that you've been holding back on, but it's very dear to your heart. There's a wish that you've had, and the universe is giving it to you now. The universe knows that there's no time limits on anything, and we do have all the energy in the world. Like, we really do. We have all the time and the energy in the world. Now, if you decide to stop living and just say no to everything, sure, things could be over pretty quickly if you do that, you know? It's like people that retire and then die shortly after, you know? They've worked hard all their lives to have this retirement, and then they die as soon as they retire, because then they're giving up on life. They're not doing anything anymore. Life's not like about earning money, being in a job and then enjoying it afterwards. You should enjoy it the whole time, you know? And so, yeah, there's got to be, I just feel like it's a new chapter of your life is about to start with this love relationship and this offer. But it's not so much just the love, it's whatever's coming with it, whatever it is that they're offering you there. You want to start a family with you, you want to go traveling with you. It's something youthful like that. It's something, I don't know, what else could it be? What would a younger person ask us? Or what's deemed as something that younger people would do but not older people? It's something like that. Anyway, let's get more about this. What's behind that page of wands and the four of emotions? This, maybe you want to say no to it because you're focused on what it is that you've lost, the years that have gone by, or how things haven't worked out before, or because it's definitely a wish that you've had for a very long time, but something that you've given up on. Growth, like maybe feeling like that period of growth is over. You know, when we have beliefs like, I'm too old to learn anything, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, that kind of a belief. That's what I'm getting from this. So you think that you might think that your growth is over, but it's not. You might think that the learning phase in your life is over, but it's not. It's not. There's still plenty of growth left. As I said, you don't give up on your life. If you give up on your life, you die. If you stop living, you die. Keep going, keep growing, keep learning, keep doing new things. You're being asked to be youthful again, like, or human. It's not even about youth. It's being a human being, you know? We don't have to give that up. So give us more on this. Seven of Cups and the Knight of Emotions for our flowers here. The choice. It says to say yes. The Knight of Emotions is saying yes and moving ahead with it. Past, present and future. A different chapter, a whole new chapter of your life. You're being invited to a new chapter of your life by this person. Youthful energy. Give us more on this Page of Cups and the Hermit. Stripping illusions. They've been doing it. They've been stripping their illusions, your person here. I wonder if you know them already. Do you know them already, Flower? But yeah, they've been stripping the illusions away. Now it's your turn to strip the illusions away. It's very interesting because I think, because they've got a youthful energy and you've got like a more mature energy, I think that you have been leading the way, and here they are leading the way. They've been stripping the illusions. They've been thinking about this for some time, and then they come in and ask you, and now it's your turn to follow them. Your turn to strip those illusions away from you, meaning sift through all of these excuses that you've got to give up on life, give up on yourself, abandon yourself, stop living, and yeah, sift through all of that, and so that you're a hell yes. Because this is all hell yes. Nine of Cups and the Four of Material, something that you've really held dear to your heart. A wish. Creativity. It's going to lead to creativity, but it's not just creativity as in painting or making music or anything like that, or building a business even. It's creativity about your life, you creating your life, the next chapter of your life, something you've always wanted. You have the chance here at a whole new chapter of your life, something that you've wished, maybe even longed for. Flowers. And yeah, you've got the chance at that now. So let's get you a romance angel card and find out what's next in your love life. It's very exciting. And we do have a lot of change going on at the moment, you know, in the astrology and stuff, and all my channeling as well. It's like something really big is coming, something really big is coming. And for you, flowers, it feels like a whole new chance to start again. Just one, please. What's next? Free yourself. Free yourself from beliefs and from illusions and from dogma about yourself and from other people's beliefs and expectations of you. Freeing yourself so that you can move forward in this. That's pretty self-evident. You need to free yourself so that you can say yes to this. You won't regret it. I'm sure you won't regret it. And of course there's going to be challenges along the way, but you won't regret it because of this Nine of Cups being there. I feel like it's really going to be amazing for you if you say yes. So free yourself. Show the world the real you. You see, the real you is that wish that you've always had, right? Maybe since childhood. And maybe that's why you need this youthful person to come in to step you into that energy. That's the full moon in Aquarius. So we are coming into the age of Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius now. And we're coming into Aquarius time in that double Aquarius. So show the world the real you. It's like debut. It's your time. It's your time to stand out now. It's not too late. Let's get some more out for you. Wow. Ownership. Owning your dreams. Owning, yeah. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. This is about your accomplishments. There's more to accomplish in your life and you're being led toward that now. It does feel like something you gave up on. But it's coming back around again. It's like, wow, I get to do that. I never thought that I would get to do that. Now, look at this, wedding rings. It feels like if you, oh, I'm getting tingles. If you say yes to this thing, I think it's going to be a big yes from your person. They're going to be like, yeah, well, you're the one that I want to marry. Wedding rings, union, wedding, marriage, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. It's like this relationship that you're stepping into hinges on this. Hinges on you saying yes. Stick that up there. It hinges on you saying yes to it. Which is really good. Like now discombobulated Bob is not that stupid. I mean, not that naive, you know. I never thought he was stupid in the first place. That was the wrong word to say, but now he's not so naive because this tells me that he, your partner, your future partner, whoever this is, has thought long and hard about it, yeah, but also knows what a deal breaker is for them. And so it's the mature, that's a mature way of looking at it. Like, this is what I want in my life. And yes, I would love Flower to be it. And I've got a compulsion to ask Flower, do you want this with me, to do this with me? But if it's not Flower, if Flower doesn't want to do this, then as much as I love Flower, that's not the right relationship for me. I will hold out for the one that does want to do that. It's that big for them, what it is that I want, what it is that they want. So it could be like having children, starting a family, something like that. It could very well be something like that for them. Oh, let's find out more. What's happening next in your love life? With some tea leaf cards. Okay, so Flowers. What's happening in Flowers' love life next? We got Ant, work, achievement, and success. So there is work to do. There's changes to make. There's actually stuff that you're going to have to do. You might need to free yourself in a bigger way. Like you might need to sell your house or quit your job, or there might be some big changes. You might need to move location. So yeah, you will have to get to work to achieve this success. There are things to do to get there. You're going to have to go all in, is what I'm feeling, once you've decided this. Turkey, someone's behaving stupidly. Someone's behaving stupidly. Is it you, Flower? Or are you tempted to think that they're being stupid? When he comes in and says, would you like to start this new chapter with me doing this? You're like, are you crazy? You might think they're stupid, but just think about this, because it is something that you've wished for, and you do have the time and the energy and all of that to do it. The universe has given it to you. Dishing it up to you on a plate, saying, here you go, it's yours. It feels like everything. Like I wish that you had, and the relationship. I wish that you had that leads to the relationship. Look, chair filled. Someone new's entering your life. That chair gets filled. The wish gets granted, and the chair gets filled too. So that partner that you've always wanted comes in because you've decided to do this. You've decided to carry on living. Living life in capital letters, life. If you've ever got a private reading from me, you'll know that I put things, or in the deeper dives even, I put things in capital letters when it's really important. Okay. Horse. Short journey. Short journey. Now, there's going to be, I don't know, maybe it's about moving somewhere with them, and you take a short trip to go there with them and see and feel it out and see if it is for you and see if you could live there or do that thing or whatever it is. There's a short journey involved in this in the short term. So you will be maybe holding out on that decision, saying, maybe I'll do it. Let me see first. Let's go there. It seems like a big ask, right? What they're asking you to do, it seems like a big ask. It's asking you to make a lot of change. It might not be asking them to make a lot of change, and so you might have some reservations about it. Yeah, you might have some reservations about it. So give us more. What should we get out now? Yeah, give us more on this. What's happening next in Flowers Love Life? Peace. You need to make peace with this decision. You need to make peace with the offer, and you need to make peace with this decision. You need to make peace with your life changing. I mean, this is a lot of change that I'm getting here. A lot of change coming in, and so you need to be at peace with that first. So it's going to take you time. Inner peace. Wow. It's going to take you time to feel that peace. I want to have peace showing that. To feel that peace. Yeah, you're going to have to come to terms with it, aren't you? You will have to come to terms with it. Let's get one of these out. Give us more on this. Let's put it down here, in fact, so that they're... Okay. Yeah, you're not going to feel so peaceful about this. It might stress you out. It might give you anxiety just to make this decision. So find that inner peace. Try and accept it as much as possible. Be open to that change, and you do have what it takes to do it. Now I've got growing beyond guilt here. Now, why would that be true? Growing, so you've got growth again. It is going to lead to growth. Okay, why didn't this happen before then? Why didn't this happen earlier in your life? Is the question that this card is saying. That you might have flowers, and it's because the timing wasn't right, you weren't ready for it. And so I've been channeling this for a while, that especially the divine feminines could be older and wiser, and they've done a lot of the inner work and be ready, right? I've had to live through a lot of things, and then they get together with a younger masculine because they need to have that youthful energy, and that together that team is very strong. And I'm getting this, it says on the back of this, it couldn't have happened any other way. If there's an age gap that is bothering you here, don't let it bother you. It couldn't have happened any other way. Growing beyond guilt. So as I said here, you might be feeling guilty. You might think, I shouldn't hold them back, you know, they should be with someone their own age that's ready to do this, I'm too old for it, that kind of thing. Don't let that hold you back. This is right. It's right for you. Let's get one of these out. Peony, prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. Prosperity. I think prosperity lies ahead in this journey. You might not see that it will, but it will. Prosperity is on this path. Rebirth and new beginnings wants to come out there as well. The daffodil. a whole new start, in life, and this your partner is bringing it in, and your new partner is bringing that in. Let's get some of these out, or one of these out. Why did I say some? There's two wanted to come out. Colourful. Express your true feelings. It feels like your life is about to get very vibrant and energetic with that card. Also, flood. Express the ocean of your emotion. So this is going to make you feel extremely happy when you say yes to this and you go for it. I'm still picking up that anxiety, like, oh, can I do this? Should I be doing this? That's what I'm getting from that. You're going to be asking yourself, should I really be doing this? Like, is this really for me? Okay, let's get some animal spirits out here. Electric Eel Spirit says you're bringing your ideas to life. Now, these could have been ideas that you've had in childhood. This is a wish that you've had for a very long time that you've probably given up on, but you're bringing them to life now. Canary Spirit, singing your own song. You're going to really come into your own. I feel like this thing, it's very connected with your life purpose, and so it very well could be a twin flame that I'm talking about here, because you get together and to fulfill some kind of life purpose thing. Singing your own song, it feels like you needed to get ready. You needed all this time to get ready for it. Spirit has you back and is leading you to this. As I was saying, they've got a very strong compulsion to ask you this. It's been bugging them for a while. They've been thinking about it for a long time, and then they come in and ask you for it. So Spirit is playing a big part in this and wants you to say yes to it. Let's get one of these love whispers. What's happening next in Flower's love life? Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. This isn't ambiguous. It's not someone asking you like something that you've never thought about. It's something that you've wanted. So have faith in that. Trust. The universe, well, it always wants to fulfill your wishes. It always wants to do this. And it's never too late to do it. The universe knows it's not too late. There's infinite possibility. And so, what else? What else? What else is happening next in Flower's love life? Music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So pay close attention to the music that you're hearing, also the songs that are popping into your mind. When you have a shower, right? You know when you have a shower and you just find yourself singing and you're like, wow, why is that song in my head? I'm always doing that, singing in the shower, and I'm like, where did I get that song from? I don't know, it's just in my head. But pay attention to those lyrics in that song, or it could remind you of something. Okay, let's finish off this reading with some of this, some of these. What's happening next for Flowers? The Vessel. For some of you, this is about a baby. Having a family with this person, even though you think you're too old. For some of you, that is it. Vessel, you know, it might not be about a baby. It might be a figurative baby, like a business or something like that. It's a dead end. It's an end of your old life here. Do not continue on that same path that you're on. You can say goodbye to the old life now and step into something whole, completely new with your partner. The kiss, oh, it just gave me tingles. This is really beautiful. There's a lot of wishes going to be coming true if you say yes to this offer. So, wow, there you go, Flowers. That's what's happening next in your love life. Be brave. Say yes to it. I would. Maybe I will. Maybe this is me. Maybe I'm a flower this time. So, if that resonated with you and you think this could be your story, or it is your story, you already know, then you're going to want to book in for that deeper dive, and I'll send it to you. There's a link up there for it. It's just $20 Australian, which is about 14 or 15 American dollars right now, and I'll send that to you. As I said, I'm going to go into the situation you're in now, how to handle this. That's important, isn't it now? Guidance for it, dealing with this choice. Guidance for this relationship, and possible timelines for all of this and how it might all play out. If that sounds good to you, book in for that. And thank you so much for watching, Flowers, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, shells. So if you chose the shell, then this one is for you. Let's find out what's going to happen next in your love life. So as always, Charles, there's going to be a deeper dive to this, or a written reading that goes with it. So if this resonates with you and you want more information about it, you can book in for that and I'll send it to you. It's going to go into guidance for the situation you find yourself in right now, guidance for this relationship moving forward. So there could be stuff going on in this relationship, things that you need to know about them, how they operate, that kind of thing. And also possible timelines and how this might all go down as well. So if that sounds good to you, at the end of this reading, toward the end of this reading, there'll be a link that pops up there you can click on. You can also find a link to that in the description box and in the comments for this video as well. And they're just 20 Australian dollars, so that's about 14 or 15 American dollars right now. So let's get on with it. What is happening next in your love life, Charles? Let's see. You got the awakening to something. The awakening. Oh, maybe your divine masculine, divine feminine is awakening up. It's about time, right? There does seem to be a lot of sleepiness going on, and it does seem to be the time for awakening, especially with the divine masculine. Divine feminine seems to have gone first, and I'm waiting for those masculines to awaken. When it's happening, let's get some tarot out and find out all about this. So you could have your eye on someone in particular, Charles, and you're waiting for them to awaken, maybe to this connection, maybe to the connection that you have. You could know about it, they might not know about it, or be acknowledging it right now. Let's see. Three of Pentacles, kind of a teacher-student kind of a thing there. This could be you leading the way kind of thing, you holding that energy and waiting for that awakening to happen in your person. Give us more, please, for Charles. What's happening next in the love lives? 8 of Wands, this is really good. This is about fast communication coming in, someone realizing it and them telling you and wanting to passionately move forward with you, that kind of thing. Not quite the Chariot kind of energy, but it's more about communication, like, yeah, let's do this, let's move forward, that kind of communication. Not communication like, oh yeah, I'm not sure, well, you know, not the same old communication that you've had before. This is a, oh hell yeah, let's do it kind of communication. So give us more for Charles. What's coming up in their love life next? Oh, I jumped out and jumped back in again. Did you see that? There we go. Ace of Wands, no, Ace of Swords. Confession is what I just heard then. I was trying to say an apology, but it's not. It's a confession. A confession. Somebody wanting to tell you some truth about something, and it's a confession. As it popped into my mind. And the High Priestess there, so your intuition is playing a part in this. So let's get some clarifiers on this, on all of these. I want to know more about it. What is this 3 of Pentacles? It could be about planning, but I'm getting this leader, follower kind of a thing, this teacher kind of vibe from this card. 8 of Voices, being held back. Right, this is what it's about. Now, okay. If I'm talking to you, divine feminine, you're waiting for the divine masculine to awaken, for your divine masculine to even show up, or for maybe you're in separation with your divine masculine and they've got an awakening to do, but you have got this mindset that you're the teacher and they're the follower. That's kind of binding you. That's what it's saying. If you think that you've done the work and you're just waiting for them to do the work, this is saying you're not seeing it clearly. That's what's actually binding you. You haven't done it all yet. There's something more for you to do to get in alignment. So it's not about you teaching them and saying, hey, come on, don't you know you're my divine masculine? Hey, wake up, because I've awoken, I'm ready, I'm all ready. Well, you're obviously not, because there's something else to do here. And this is saying that it's that actual belief that you're ready, or that you're the teacher and you can teach them, that is actually causing the problem. You can't teach them. What you can do is hold the vibration to get even readier, even more ready, and to hold that high vibration that you're finding in yourself. It feels like there's more vibration raising for you to do. You're not the teacher in this. Sure, sometimes the feminine will do things before the masculine and kind of lead the way, but that still doesn't mean you're a teacher. Like the teacher thing is different. It's like trying to tell somebody that they should believe this or do this. That's not what we're doing. We're not teaching. That's not, leaders don't do that, right? Leaders do it themselves, lead the way like that. No, they're not teaching, they're just leading. And if anyone wants to follow them, then they get followed, you know? So have more of that, because it's binding you. You're thinking that you know and you can tell them, that kind of thing. You don't want that kind of dynamic in a relationship anyway. A parent-child, a therapist, client, you don't want that kind of, it's a little bit codependent, that. So just let that go and work on your own vibration and being ready yourself, because there is a little bit more to do for you. 8 of Wands, so you do get this. Oh, okay, right. Knight of Materials has come out with this, and this is a slow moving one. 8 of Wands is fast message of taking it slowly. This is like somebody coming in saying, yes, let's do this, let's do it right now, but let's take it slow. Let's build something together. Let's start this. Yes, I'm in it for the long term. That's what it is. There's a fastness and a slowness to this at the same time, coming in fast, saying, okay, let's do this real slow. Hurry up and wait. It's not hurry up and wait, but it's that kind of thing. Someone coming in passionately, but then wanting to take it slowly as well. Slow and sure. Knight of Materials is great, because especially when we're talking about relationships, this is what you want. Someone that is in there for the long term, doesn't want to rush the start of it. So just feel like very much at the start. You might have met each other already, but then got disappointed that they didn't seem to know like you knew, like the High Priestess. So Ace of Swords, what did I say? Not an apology. What did I say? Admission? That's not the word that I used. You know what I said anyway. Not an apology, but an admission of something, a secret is revealed, something like that. No, not an apology. What was it? Anyway, Knight of Voices. Ace of Swords with a Knight of Voices. Yeah, they do want to come in and tell you something, reveal something to you. It's not an apology. They don't want to apologize for it, but they do need to tell you something. Like an admission of guilt? No. It's not something that they need to apologize for, because it's not something that they've done wrong, but it is something that you need to know that was previously held back from you. A secret. They want to come in. They've been wanting to tell you for a while what that is. But I think, like, I don't know, it feels like your person or your future person hasn't wanted to tell you until they were ready for this 8 of Wands moment. Like, okay, let's do this, but let's do it slowly. It almost feels this, like they're waiting for you to be properly receptive to them. Because at the moment you're not. You're bound at the moment because you think that you've got a thing or two to teach them. You could tell them, they just need to listen to you, and that's not the truth. There's something that's closing you down, and they need you open to even come in and tell you this. So it could be that you're kind of being in the Queen of Swords energy with strong boundaries up, because you think you know it all, you think you know how this should go, everything about them, and you're ready, and they're not, and they need to get ready in the way that you think they should get ready, that kind of thing. That's going to be like major doors slammed in their face, because they do know themselves. They're going through an awakening at the moment, yes, but you kind of both are. Like, awakenings don't just happen in one go. We get awakened to a lot of different things, and you can be awakened to stuff that doesn't even serve you, you know? It's just something coming into your awareness. Something new coming into your awareness. An awakening. Whew, so a High Priestess, what is this? Something you've known for a while? Intuitively know? High Priestess? 6 of Emotions, soulmate, yeah. Oh, so this is frustrating for you, isn't it? Because you know that they're your twin flame or your soulmate. You know it, because you're the High Priestess. But there's this impasse, it's not happening. And your part in it is that you're binding yourself to some kind of a shut down energy, bound up, can't proceed with this, not being open to them. It's not an inviting energy that you've got at the moment. And it's something about you thinking you know it. And you kind of do. You know that they're your twin flame, your soulmate, yes. But you don't know everything. See how High Priestess here, she's got her eyes closed, it appears, but then you look closer and she's actually got her eyes open. You're blind to something. You've got a blind spot, dear Shell. You've got a blind spot here. You think you know, but it's a blind spot. So, why not? Maybe you need to have a mantra right now saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Maybe I don't know, you know? Be open to that, not knowing something that you don't know. Have some humility. This is saying there's something unknown, and if you're just in that energy of like, okay, maybe I don't know it all then, maybe I'm not completely ready, and then that's going to open you up to that guidance to getting yourself ready. Wow, very windy all of a sudden out there. So give us more on this Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Voices. Yeah, it seems like you need to awaken to something, right? About this teacher, this I know it all kind of thing, teacher. The struggling with the masculine energy. Oh, goodness me. Okay, right. This is what it is. So I feel like I'm strongly talking to the Divine Feminine here that's waiting on the Divine Masculine. And we've got struggle and masculine energy come out here. This is the thing. It's not that the Divine Feminine, it's not that the feminine is right. Let's not call her divine, because that is unknown too. What is the Divine Feminine? There's a lot of toxic feminine still around. There's a lot of toxic masculine still around. What the hell is Divine Masculine? We don't know. We're having to figure this out together, and we're going to be figuring it out together. But don't presume to know this. The struggle with this masculine energy, the masculine energy isn't wrong. Masculine energy isn't all toxic masculine, just as feminine energy isn't all toxic feminine, but there's plenty of that around, and you might still be in some of the toxic feminine yourself. We all are. It's like manipulation and stuff like that, and it feels like you're kind of trying to do that here. So your struggle with the masculine energy is that you think you know and you don't know. So you're kind of swimming upstream on that, the stuff that you don't know, the stuff that none of us know. This is a new unfolding for us all. This is a new age. This is when we're going to find out, we're going to develop what the Divine Feminine is and what the Divine Masculine is. Because we've all been in toxic feminine, toxic masculine predominantly. Pretty much all of us. You see, in our business world, in marketing and stuff like that, a lot of the toxic masculine is in that, and toxic feminine too. Yeah. Marketing is huge. Of the toxicity, both masculine and feminine. We can't presume to know what the Divine Feminine and what the Divine Masculine is. So if you think you know that, you don't. I don't even know, and I've been asking about it for years from my guides. I don't know first thing about it in myself. I'm still struggling through like everyone else is. We're trying to release ourselves from all that toxic stuff right now. All of us. We're all awakening. So, interesting. But you're struggling with the masculine right now. Maybe you still have the belief that the masculine is the problem. It's not. There's toxicity on both sides. And we all have masculine and feminine inside of us. We've all been the toxic masculine and the toxic feminine. Eight of Wands and the Knight of Materials. Give us more on this. So they want to come in with this fast offer of taking it slow. Fast communication. Oh, so when you're ready and when you're open and when you give it up, when you give this struggle up, that may be when they come rushing in, but they want to take it slow. It's all good. It's all good. They might feel a push-pull kind of thing, like, yeah, I want to do this, but let's take it slow. A bit of trepidation going on there. But I feel like it's your change in your energy that's actually going to invite them in to do that. Ace of Swords and the Knight of Voices. Swords here, a lot of thinking going on, a reveal of something. They want to reveal something to you. But they're going to be too scared to do that. They might want to reveal something to you that they know that you're going to judge. You're going to judge them for it, so they don't want to tell you. You're actually closed down to this reveal at the moment. Honoring your energy. Right, so they want to honor your energy. They can't tell you while they're honoring your energy because you're closed to it. They can't tell you what it is. But they want to. They really do want to. They want to fly in like this, like Pegasus, and tell you what this truth is that they've got. An admission. An admission of something. Confession. A confession of something. It doesn't feel like it's particularly bad, but it is bad to your beliefs. This person feels judged by you at the moment, which is why they can't come forward. That's what this is saying. They're honoring your energy by not telling you, because they know it's a judgment from you. But you know that you're your person. You've got a lot to teach each other, you two. You know that they are your person, your soulmate, your twin flame. You know it, the truth, and that is the truth. It's the truth. There you go. There's your confirmation. This is your person. You're teaching each other a lot at the moment. Each other a lot. You think you're the teacher. They're the teacher too. Teaching each other a lot. So let's get some romance out for you. Ooh, shells. The romance angel card here. What have you got going on in your love life next? What's going to happen? Hopefully you're going to awaken more. So I guess it's not those two. I guess it's the one that just flew onto the floor. This could be the one. Now why is it could be the one? You've already met them, it says. But whenever I see that card, it's like, oh, could be. It could be. Why could? Why not is? Could be the one. So there's still a decision to be made. They might not be the one. You know that they're your soulmate, but is this going to happen? Relationships aren't just about them being your soulmate or feelings or anything like that. We actually have to make that decision and decide we both want the same thing. Let's do this. We both need to invest in it, you know? So it's a decision. Yes, they're your soulmate, but is this the one that you're actually going to say, yes, I want a relationship with them, I want this with them and that with them, and they are a match to me and they want the same things and I'm willing to invest in it, and at the same time they are saying the same thing, yes, this is what I want, we want the same things, I'm willing to move forward, I'm willing to put my energy into this. Both need to be at that stage for it to be the one. Because we've got plenty of soulmates, you know. This could be the one that you get on the same page with and you want the same things and you can move forward with and invest in, if they're willing to do the same thing, if they're ready to do the same thing. Have faith in your dreams, either through this person or through someone else. It's going to come true. Have faith in your dreams and be open about it. I mean, it might not be this person, but don't give up your dreams just because it's not this person. If it's not this person, it will come through. Stay firm to your dreams. You know, I was heartbroken. I finished a 6-year relationship and I was heartbroken mostly at the ending of that because I thought I had to give up on the dreams, the shared dreams that we both had. But it turns out that my dreams, those very dreams that I was heartbroken about and thought I had to let go of, came true within 3 months of me breaking up that relationship. And it turns out those dreams were my dreams. It wasn't so much his, it was mine. And I was just like putting him in the picture in those dreams. And so weirdly enough, I let go of it and then it all came about with someone else. And I'm feeling like the same true for you too. It could be. So just be easy about it. But have faith in your dreams, they will come true. Give us more on this. Humility. Humility is what you've got here. Be humble. You develop the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same but on different paths. Have humility, you don't know it all. I mean, that was the first card that came out, right? And it's not a bad thing at all. It's just, you're not seeing something here, Charles, and The universe has got it. It's not going to let you down, but you don't need to know. It's not a prerequisite to getting what you want, you knowing it all and being on top of it all and in control of it all, in fact. So let's get one of these out. Give us more on this. What's happening next in Shell's love life? Have a bit of humility. Like I said, that mantra, I don't know. I don't know. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. Keep on working on it, but don't try and over control it, and don't presume to know. Don't presume to know. Right, let's get some tea leaf cards out for you. What's happening next in your love life, Charles? Oh no, we've got a month. So we've got fly, first of all, a period of ill health and depression. You might feel defeated by this. You might have thought, you might be watching this and like thinking that I'm almost about to break them down and get them to realize what it is that I know. And then this reading itself, it's like, really, I've got to let go and I've got to not know, but I thought I'd almost conquered them. You don't want to conquer this person. So it's a period of letting go right now. Yeah, and it could be kind of depressing that you have to do that. Especially if you've been fighting for it or you've been using your energy to try and push this. Like, this is pushy energy. This is pushy energy. That's why you're being held back from it. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. You're being protected. This is being protected. You're not allowed to move forward with this pushy energy. You've got to back right off. You got October here. What about October? Give us more on October. What's this got to do with October? A lobster, a financial pinch. Oh, where did that card go? Success. Ah, okay. So in October, there's some, maybe finance have been holding you back and you're wanting to get this off the ground for some financial reason, or finances have been holding you back and it's holding you back, or it's holding them back, something like that. Anyway, in October, it's going to be financial success. Give us more about October. Needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. So any money and success kind of stuff is going to be sorted out in October. So that could be when you're moving forward. But as I said, in the deeper dive, I'm going to go into timelines. So just wants you to know in this about October there. Also, we've got, I'm checking this one. The bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. You are going to get over these problems. Don't worry about it. You are soulmates here. Even if you're not going to end up together, you are soulmates because you're teaching each other a hell of a lot as you're going through this process. So just go with it. Keep on going with it. Okay. Let's find out more for you. Loyal heart. This is a loyal person, right? They're loyal to you, even though it seems like they're pushing you away at the moment. It very much feels like that, but it's more like, it's like you're the chaser here and they're the runner. They are loyal to you, but they're also loyal to themselves, which is what you really want. There's some kind of an impasse energy. They're feeling it. What happens if someone's chasing you? You run from them. Do it to any kid. Do it to any little kid and just start chasing them. They're gonna run, especially toddlers. They're just like still pure. But we all do the same thing. When you're being chased, we run from them. And they're running right now from you because you're chasing them. You don't chase them. Don't chase them with your energy anymore. They are loyal to you more than you think. Trust. Let go and trust. Shells. Let's get some more out. What's happening next in your love life? Give us more on this. For Shells. Healing chaos. It does feel a bit chaotic, this energy. Healing that chaos. Healing yourselves first. There's some healing to be done here. Some to get you into balance. Kind of imbalanced at the moment, this energy. It's kind of pushy and imbalanced. Let's get one of these out for you. Wow. Okay, yeah. You got two of these out. You are releasing expectations. So you've got some really strong expectations about this person. It's because of this. You're the high priestess and you know that they're your six of emotions, your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever. It might not be your twin flame, in fact. Probably your soulmate. Yeah, a lot of false twins show up. You're not in alignment. This energy is not in alignment. So unless you suddenly went out of alignment and you were in alignment before, and you know, you're not going to have any financial issues if you're in alignment. If you weren't in alignment, then they're not your twin flame. But you've got a lot of expectations about this, and the unwarranted expectations, and kind of squishing this relationship and what it can be and what you can learn from it and all of that. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. You can't force this to be right. You can't force your expectations on this relationship. And it's preventing you. Doing that is preventing you from getting the richness out from this relationship. This is key to it. You need to open up enough for them to reveal whatever it is that they need to reveal to you here. But the moment they won't do that for you. You've also got expressing free will. You've both got free will in this. My choices determine how brightly I shine. Raise your vibration. Heal yourself. Sort yourself out. Let go of this. Let go of the cling hold and the chase that you've got on this. You'll shine brighter. You'll open up. Taking the pressure off them. They'll reveal their truth. When you do that, we feel people's energy, right? We know when to stay the hell away from them. We do. We feel it. My man said to me, after we'd had a parting and got back in touch again, I said, why didn't you come and see me? Why didn't you talk to me about it? He's like, I was scared too. I said, damn straight you should have been. I was angry. He's like, well, yeah, I could feel it. Well, why didn't you come and see me? Because you were angry. Because I'm scared of you. I'm like, yes, it's true. Of course, you know. And you're holding the same kind of energy now. It's like, why aren't you? Well, because you're blocking me with your energy. That's why. Car. Get into the driver's seat of your life, Get concerned with your own life. Here, you've got a big moon in front of you here, and it seems to be in the water there. So emotionally wrapped up in what's going on in this relationship or in your love life and trying to get it to happen that you kind of in the mud. You're in the mud and you're swimming through the mud going, no, this is the right direction. You just need to keep on swimming stronger. It's like, no, if you're in the mud, you don't swim there. You get yourself out of that mud and into the driver's seat of the car of your own life. Whew, it's pretty heavy, this energy. Fat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. It's going to come good. You're going to come good. A rebirth is assured here for you. Whether it's this relationship or not remains to be seen. But I really feel like you shouldn't know that yet. You know something, they're a soulmate for sure, but because they're teaching you so much. But yeah, a rebirth is assured. Learn from the past. You've done this kind of thing before, learn from that before. How's that working out for you? Says Dr. Phil. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. If it doesn't come through this person, it's going to come through someone else. Have faith in your dreams. Be true to your dreams, not true to that person. It could come through anyone, and this could just be someone teaching you some lessons about this energetic blockade you've got up. Wait. I haven't got one of these out yet. 2. Got 2 of these. You've got Garden Heliotrope, devotion and dreams fulfilled. Be devoted to your dreams, this is telling me. Not to the person, but to your dreams. Your dreams, it's for you. Magnolia says nobility and self-esteem. So you're feeling a little insecure, Shells, and that's what's causing you to be like this. There's nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. Feminine. You're not superior. We're in this together. Trying to figure it out. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. So raise your vibration. Raise your vibration. Learn. Raise your vibration. You're not the teacher in this. There you go. Ignore me, I'm just fumbling through too. I'm just passing on messages, trying to help us all through this. So let's get more for Charles. What's happening next in love lives here? Got 2 of these, and then we'll get a fairy out. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. You need help through this. You need help in letting go, in processing this, and healing. You've got a lot of healing stuff going on at the moment. You're kind of trying to squish free will at the moment, and you've got these high expectations that are constricting it all. Being the chaser too, there's help you can get. So be open to help. Seek a teacher or something like that. Get a reading, counselor, something like that will really help you through this. You got to spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. You need to have a conversation with this person. You need to open the gates, energetically open the gates to them. Don't be so closed down to them or want it just your way. Be open so that they can reveal their truth, because they do have something to tell you and it's important, but they can't right now. So you're scary. And you're like, damn straight I'm scary. Because you're not doing what you should be doing, but you're still scary. Yeah. You and me both. I'm not scary right now. I'm not. I got out of the Queen of Swords. Anyway, I'm having an argument with him in my head right now. That's not helpful either, Claire. Celebration. You're going to come out the other side of this. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. This is very much up in the air, isn't it, Charles? I mean, anything could happen here. Really, this could be the one. This has never been more truthful. This could be the one. It might not be. It could be the one, though. It could be. It's all up in the air. Go with the flow. Like, see if it is. Just be in it and see if it is, and they're teaching you a lot. If it isn't, you're going to get a lot out of this no matter what, and you're going to have a celebration. Could be leading, your next one could be the one, Got the maiden here, pregnant with something. The maiden is pregnant with something. You're pregnant with this relationship that you really want with the one. Is it this person or not? You're not going to know until you raise your vibration and sort all this stuff out and heal yourself. It's awakening. No wonder you got the awakening card. What's going on in your love life next is you're having an awakening. They are too, the cave here, hiding away from each other at the moment. From each other. You're closed. You're closed for business right now. And I don't think you've realised before this, maybe before this reading, that you are. Whew, there you have it, Charles. If that is your story, if you think it could be your story, then you might want to book in for that deeper dive read. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just $20 Australian, which is about 14 or 15 American dollars. So I'm going to go into guidance for you in this situation right now. And guidance for you in this relationship, if this relationship just does take off, more about them, your dynamics together, that kind of thing, how your communications might go, all stuff like that. Possible outcomes for all of this, how it might all go down, and possible timelines for it as well. If that sounds good to you, book in for that. I'll pop a link for it up there. And there you go. Thank you so much for watching, Charles, and I'll see you next time. Bye.